Hello everyone. Today I'm going to give some tips in presenting a paper. In this tutorial, I will talk about the following. 1. Font size and types. Number 2. Use of pictures. Number 3. Dealing with unused spaces in slides. Number 4. Textual versus visual. Number 5. The use of diagram. Number 6. Use of video. 7. Time management. And number 8. What to wear during the presentation or during the conference. Number 1. When presenting a paper in a big venue with some more than, say, 100 participants, be sure that your presentation is visible and readable for those seated at the back. If possible, try to visit the venue ahead and try if the presentation is visible for those seated at the back. If visiting the venue at earlier times is not possible, try to project your work and see if your slides are visible from a distance. If these are visible and readable, then you are ready to go. If not, try to adjust the font sizes in your slides. So in this case, the font size here are very small, so this is X, and these are a bit large, so we could put a check here. Now let us talk about font type. While there are plenty of font types to choose from, be sure to select a font type that is easy to read. In this slide, we used the Bradley Hand ITC here and Arial here on the right hand side. And as you can see, Arial is more readable than the other type of font. So X for this and check for Arial. Number 2. Overcrowding of slide with many pictures is a common mistake for presenters. For this kind of slide, I would suggest to split this into several slides containing 2 pictures per slide. So a big X for this. So in this slide, only 2 photos are included to make it more friendly to the eyes of the audience compared to the first slide. So check for that. So in this case, the audience could be engaged to pay attention to your talk while focusing on these 2 pictures. So we have here another example of a slide with 2 pictures only. So check for that. Number 3. A large empty space like this is a common mistake. For this case, it is best to enlarge this picture to occupy the whole empty spaces. This is now the slide filled with a single picture showing some villagers of the black pearl oyster as seen under the microscope. For this slide, the presenter could highlight some important points about the larvae without reading a statement flashed on the screen. In this case, you could encourage the audience to pay attention while using their eyes and ears. Number 4. Comparison between textual and visual. So the use of text such as statements and bullet points compared to visuals will be presented in this slide. Many presenters have the tendency to copy and paste lots of words into their slide, and in this slide we will compare the statement against the bullet point and the use of a picture. So as you could see here, your attention could be immediately drawn on the picture instead of the text here. So for this case, I would suggest that the presentation should be more visual by presenting a map like this, and the rest could be orally delivered. So X for a statement, also X for a bullet point, and a check for this. Alternatively, a combination of visual and bullet points could be a good option. So here, the presenter could just say that the study was conducted in Rasa Island, Palawan. In this slide, we also have another example of a statement compared to a bullet point and a picture. So a big X here, an X here, and a check for a picture. It would be best as well to combine a picture and bullet point. So this is another example where a slide contains the whole paragraph, while this could be presented in a bullet point. And here, the use of graph and a picture has been shown here visually with a bullet point. So this is more engaging to the audience than this one and the use of a lengthy paragraph. Number 5. The use of diagram. A diagram is important when presenting the whole process in a single slide. The delivery of a diagram could be a bit lengthy, so be sure to have notes on what to say so that you could finish your presentation within the time limit. So in this diagram, we have the microalgae being cultured under laboratory conditions, and these were used as feed to the pearl oyster larvae at different treatments. So treatment 1 was fed with a single species of microalgae, which was Isochrysis galbana. Treatment 2 was given with 2 species of microalgae, 3 for treatment 3, and 4 species of microalgae for treatment 4. Number 6. A short video clip might be included in the presentation to further catch the attention of the audience. Of course, the presenter has to say something what's on the video while this is being played. In this video clip, the pearl oyster breeders were induced to spawn by thermal shock. This was done by elevating the water temperature from 25 degrees to 35 degrees Celsius. Here we can see the male pearl oyster as they release their sperm, while we have the female oysters in this basin after releasing their eggs. Here we have a slide full of text which was delivered while the video clip was playing in the previous slide. So try to imagine how boring a presentation could be if this is the one being presented instead of the video clip. Number 7 is time management. Most conferences would require 10 minutes presentation and 5 minutes for the open forum. To stick with the allotted time and to give the audience the chance to raise their questions, it is best to have a mock presentation to avoid using the time allotted for others. Bear in mind, however, that in many presentations or conferences, the presenter might be asked to stop beyond the allotted time. To stick to the time limit and to avoid being embarrassed in front of a big crowd, focus only on essential information which you want the audience to take home. And number 8, with regards to what to wear, it is best to check the conference guidelines. Some conference organizers would require participants to wear formal attire during the opening program. When in doubt, try to wear semi-formal or formal instead of informal. So that's all for now.